Dom here from Essential RC. Thanks for tuning in for another flight test. We have here the new 64mm EDF Rafale from our friends at FMS. This is 740mm wingspan, so quite a bit smaller than the 80mm EDF version of the Rafale that FMS have had on the market for a while. But this is maybe more of a convenient size for you to throw on the back seat of the car if you want to quickly nip down the flying field. It features a 3150 kV brushless motor with a 40 amp ESC. Lots of scale detail on this model. Removable armaments, auxiliary fuel tanks and a refueling probe are just some of the scale details you're going to find on this. Highly detailed CNC metal front landing gear as well, and it's fixed landing gear but easily removable, all complemented by this water-based vibrant NATO tiger meat trim scheme that you will see on the outside of the box. But let's not hang around, let's take the components out of the box, let's see what we get. Actually, before I take the components out of the box, let's take a moment to give some respect to the one guy in FMS who probably designs the carton to make sure that it's as small as possible but fits all the components in it, preventing them from moving around while it's in transit. He's done a top job. I would shake your hand, sir. Well done. Okay, so all the components out of the box laid out on the table, and there aren't that many, so I know this is going to be very quick to put together. So let's take the canopy off with its latch. Not easy to do when you've got a camcorder in your right hand, but I have managed it. You can see in there the XD60 connector to plug into your battery. You got the Reflex gyro stabilisation system as well, and Velcro to hold your battery in place. That's where we're going to glue the vertical stabiliser in place with the rudder, just one connection to its servo, and underneath you can see you've got access to the fan, and you're also going to snap the mains landing gear in place there very easily. The wings tiger meat scheme on top is nicely going to match up to the fuselage, and you can see the servo for the elevon's already in place and connected up to the elevon itself. One lead only to connect into each side for the wings, and there you've got the rudder on the vertical stabilizer, just one lead to connect into where it's going to be glued into on the fuselage. You've got the mains landing gear and nice detail on the steerable nose landing gear. We've got missiles on the wingtips to glue on, the canards, the nose cone, we've got fuel tanks and more missiles underneath. The USB lead to program Reflex V2 should you need it, and the fuel probe to glue in place as well. And the manual, which is not very many pages at all, so this is not going to take long to put together, folks. So here it is, fully assembled and programmed up on my Radiomaster TX16S radio. So easy to put together. I can't give you any tips or tricks on this. Follow the manual and you'll have it together in 10 minutes with 5 minutes to program up on your radio. It really is that simple. I used UHU POR where I had to glue things together, but otherwise it just screws together, or you snap on the mains landing gear. It's that easy. Looks fantastic, but let's not hang around, let's get it in the air down at the flying field.
So I can go positive next, or I can go knife edge flat. Yeah, and on knife edge flat inverted, or positive negative is easy. Same roll direction, just swap the rudder and just pitch it the other way. But there's something that other people hoisted into 20 minutes. Positive and negative. But I'll often see 3D pilots doing something different on the way down to those three evolutions, and I can't work it out. Well, you can reverse the thing. It looks like rolling it through the air. It could have been it's hard to describe what we're doing. Yeah, alright. Not the right person to ask. Fair enough.
There you go, that was pretty good for a first flight. Didn't need any trim, quite a bit of power, and 3-point landing. Thanks for watching, thanks to Carl on camera, see you next time.
Cheers.
Or I can go knife edge flat. Yeah, and I know that other people hoisted in 20 minutes.